Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Multiplex Movie Melee. I think we got a fun one here. We got a Jeremy Potters versus Thomas Scully here. I think both people who were featured in our Summer Series tournament. And but first, got Payson here with me. Payson, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty exciting match. Scully came out of this year's tournament. Honestly, I think really overperforming from most people's perspective. He beat John Marr, took Jeremy Adams, the finalist of the tournament, to the last question. So I think he's on a bit of a roll right now. And Jeremy Potter's looking to maybe get a little bit of redemption from how the tournament went. I think this is going to be an exciting match. Both people like Zack Snyder. Take that as you will.
All right, just let the audience think that one. Well, hold on.
Why don't we go to Jeremy Potter's first?
That's a good way to do it. Jeremy, how you doing?
I'm good, guys. How's it going? I'm excited for this match. Last year, I played Scully in Fandom, which is way more of a task to prepare for, I will say. Like, I don't know that the outcome will be any different today, but yeah, I'm not nervous as bad as I was last year. So
It's fair enough. Well, we just go ahead and bring in Thomas Scully.
Ooh.
Scully, here. 2 matches ago, you probably pulled off the upset of the year, and then almost beat Jeremy Adams. Are you playing Jeremy? Another Jeremy?
Yeah.
How do you feel about playing the Jeremys?
Well, if I just keep playing like the J names in general, I think I'll probably come out of this year with a positive record. I'm here surrounded by the best collection of facial hair since the last time I watched an Old West movie. And all my face does is itch. So a little intimidating, but when it comes to Melee, like I've said, I just want to have fun, want to have a good time. I honestly forgot the match was today. That's why I've been sprinting up and down the stairs for the last few minutes, trying to make sure I'm not interrupted for these next 30 minutes. But you know what? I'm here to have a good time. Jeremy, like you said, me and Fandom and me and Melee are two very different animals. One is well-trained, well-prepared, and this one is just hoping he stays awake for the entire time. So take that as you will.
I love Scully. I love Scully so much.
Well, all right. Well, why don't we just get right into it? We're going to start off round number 1, which is going to be, basic whiteboard round. You're going to get 8 questions from 8 general movie categories. And at 15 seconds to write the answer down on your whiteboard. And at the end of that time, you will show and verbalize your answer. Each correct answer is a point. And if you get all 8 correct, you're going to get a bonus question, also worth 1 point. You also got 3 repeats and a challenge to start the match. Anything before we get started?
Let's do it.
Great. Let's start your first question in the category of the 1980s. Sam J. Jones plays the titular character in what 80s sci-fi film?
When Scully said that he has not seen this amount of facial hair since he watched an old, I was not expecting Western to come out of his mouth, and I was kind of scared about what he was going to say.
Oh boy. 5, 4.
Is that the cast of the Lone Ranger?
1. Pens down. Let's just go, Scully.
Flash Gordon.
And Jeremy?
yeah, he's right. I don't have it.
Flash Gordon was correct. Scully striking first blood. Peace.
Yes, your second question will be coming to you in the category of horror. In 1976's Carrie, she is first bullied by her classmates in what kind of location? We're looking for a semi-specific answer.
This is the another match where we hosted together. I can actually fully understand everything you're saying in this match. The one before, I couldn't. It was a bit of an issue.
Audio issues can be a bitch. I'm happy my voice is coming in clearly.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down to go to Jeremy.
I said locker room shower.
All right, and Scully.
I said gymnasium.
A locker room shower is what we were looking for. We can't accept gymnasium, so Jeremy will be tying it up there. Moving on to your next category, which is comedy. Fairuza Balk plays the romantic interest to Adam Sandler in what comedy film? I really hope I said that good.
Perugia Bulk.
Fairuza Balk.
Yes.
Thank you for that one, Fairuza Balk.
Names can be hard. This is one of them.
Did Barr spell that incorrectly on purpose?
I have no idea. Bar can be a blocking me.
Barr grew up in the Philly, New Jersey area. I'm surprised he's even on the writing team.
2, 1, pens down. Let's go to Scully.
Is it the Water Boy?
Okay, and Jeremy.
It's the Water Boy.
Water Boy is correct. You're both getting that correct.
That's
Well,
weird.
your next question will be coming to you in the category of 2000s. What U.S. city is 8 Mile set in? I'm so tempted, Mark. I'm so tempted. I'm not going to, but I'm so tempted.
Don't you fucking do it.
Probably shouldn't. I know. I know.
365 days.
I know Cody has reprimanded you before.
Do the count now!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy.
Yeah, don't lose yourself, Detroit.
Scully.
Can't have shit in Detroit.
Detroit is correct. Going on to your next question in the category of actors and actresses. What actor appears in Giant, Pillow Talk, and All That Heaven Allows? You still want to do it?
It died down. I'm gonna ask you, how good are you at Pillow Talk?
Oh boy, we're just gonna skip that. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Mustache does all the talking for him.
Pens down. Jesus Christ. Scully, I'm all frazzled now.
Dean Martin.
Okay, and Jeremy.
I said Marlon Brando.
Both are incorrect. We're looking for Rock Hudson.
Oh, that guy.
And your next question will come to you in the category of 90s. In American Pie, what instrument does Michelle say she had sex with? You know, I don't want to reveal who wrote this question, but I was testing this round one, and to quote this person, they said, I cannot wait until Scully has to answer this question.
We have a very sexual episode today for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know how that happened.
It's the
5,
facial hair.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy
Yeah, she says a flute.
and Scully.
I said trumpets.
Flute is correct. So Jeremy taking the lead there. Going into your penultimate question in the category of drama. Who directed McCabe and Mrs. Miller, Popeye, and A Prairie Home Companion?
One of these movies is excellent.
Is it the middle one?
It's the first one. It's the first one.
No. Okay.
I
I thought it could have been that one. 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question, please.
All right. That is Jeremy's first repeat. Question again. Who directed McCabe and Mrs. Miller, Popeye, and A Prairie Home Companion? What, you don't think it's like faithful to the character, that middle? Is that what?
No. Popeye, I still enjoy. Just the first one is like a truly excellent movie. I think Popeye's a pretty good movie, and Prairie Home Companion's okay.
So a level and something. I get it.
Yeah.
5.
If you took all the facial hair in this room, you could make a Prairie Home Companion. Just like
One. Hands down. Okay. Let's go, Scully.
I said Hal Ashby.
All right. And Jeremy.
I said Robert Zemeckis.
Had the right first name. It's Robert Altman.
I knew it was Robert.
Robert Altman. No per rounds. Will be your last question of the round. Peace in.
Yes, your final question will be coming to you in the category of recent releases. In Smile, What does the person possessed with the demon have to do to transfer it from them to someone else?
Do you like this movie?
I did. I didn't think the trailers looked very good, but I weirdly kind of enjoyed it.
I feel like it kind of told us what it's probably going to be, at least for the most part. A lot of
Yeah.
smiling, not a lot of photographs. 5.
Most thing to ever happen at a Mets game in the last 10 years.
Hands down. Let's go to Jeremy
Yeah, I don't know. I said kill themselves.
and Scully.
I said smile at them.
Kill themselves is correct.
Oh, shit.
So, Jeremy,
But I do love Scully's answer there. I do wish it was that.
I almost wrote that. I watched it and I don't remember.
Logical. Movie's called Smile.
Jeremy got up to 5 points with the lead. Scully at 3. Is that what you had, Payson?
That is exactly what I have.
Well, then we're going to go on to the wheel round, in which our competitors will get a chance to spin our wheel, and they can keep what they land on the first time. They don't like it, they can spin again, but they must keep what they land on the second time. You're gonna get 5 questions. Whatever category you land on, we're 2 points apiece. There's also stealing for 1 point, or you can check down a multiple choice for 1 point. They're stealing. Watch out for that. There we go. We got in the right order. The categories on the wheel today are fandom, Disney animation, 2010s, 2000s vampire movies, action adventure, mystery thriller, crime, 2000s, and recent releases, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Jeremy, you're in the lead, so your choice: spin first or defer.
Oh, might as well go the way you guys. I'll defer.
Alrighty. I mean, Scully, this will be your first spin. And it will land on, wow, look at that, spinner's choice.
Of course.
All right. Just give me my strength of Phantom Disney animation, please.
Alrighty. Payson, give the man what he wants.
Absolutely. Scully, your first question in the category of fandom Disney animation. Jack Albertson and Sandy Duncan lend their voices to which Disney animated film?
The Fox and the Hound.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. What is the name of the dog Basil rides in The Great Mouse Detective?
Five, 4.
Give me multiple choice.
3.
Hold on, multiple.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, Martin, B, Doyle, C, Rex, or D, Toby?
Toby.
That is correct for 1 point. Your third question in the category of fandom Disney animation. Who helps Tigger get down from the tree in the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh?
Five.
Piglet.
4.
That is incorrect. Jeremy, a chance for a 2-point steal.
Oh, damn it.
I'll say owl.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for the narrator.
Okay.
We will be moving on to our penultimate question in the category of fandom Disney animation. Who voices the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options. Is it A, John Fiedler, B, Sterling Holloway, C, Phil Harris, or D, Sebastian Cabot?
B.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question in the category of Fandom Disney Animation. In Meet the Robinsons, the invention we see Wilbert demonstrate to the first family we see have interest in adopting him was to help him in the creation of what food?
Probably should have looked at my notes for this match. Oh, well. Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, sushi, B, peanut butter and jelly sandwich, C, French toast, or D, ice cream?
Peanut butter and jelly.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay, at the end of Scully's turn, he got his score up to 8. Jeremy's still at 5. So yeah, Payson.
That is exactly what I have.
Great. Bring back up the wheel, and this will be Jeremy's first spin at the wheel. And you get a free respin. And you land on Mystery Thriller. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I mean, I like everything on here. He took the one thing off that I was worried about, I guess. We'll spin again to see what I get.
Alrighty, spinning again. You must keep what you land on this time. And you narrowly land on the 2000s. So, take down the wheel, and I will give you your questions. Category of the 2000s. Are you prepared?
Yeah.
Cool. Your first question. What real person does Amy Adams portray in Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian?
Amelia Earhart.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. What is the film-based profession of Daniel Day-Lewis's character in 9?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, director, B, producer, C, screenwriter, or D, costume designer.
I'll say director.
That's correct for a point. Next question. Jet Li, Jason Statham, and Carla Gugino star in what action film?
Multiple choice.
Right. Multiple choice options are A, The Italian Job, B, Swordfish, C, Transporter 2, or D, The One.
D.
D, The One is correct for 1 more point. Going on to your penultimate question in the category. In About Schmidt, what event does Schmidt travel to Denver for?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, funeral, B, wedding, C, concert, or D, baseball game.
I'll say wedding.
Wedding is correct for another point. Going on to your final question in category 2000s. What is the name of the robot voiced by Alan Tudyk in I, Robot?
Sunny.
That is correct for 2 more points. With that, finishes up Jeremy's turn around number 2. Gets the score up to 12. Scully stayed at 8. Is that where we're at, Payson?
That is exactly what I have.
All right, with that, we'll move on to round number 3, which is our new Pick Your Poison round, in which our competitors still get categories given to them before the match. Our competitors will then draft from these 8 random categories, and once a competitor drafts their category, their opponent cannot get a question from that category. And after we are drafting, they will be able to answer the questions of the categories they have drafted at 1, 2, 3, and 4 points. The categories available for our competitors today are 2000s, war, westerns, sports, romance, mystery thriller, Oscars, and sci-fi fantasy. Just gonna go ahead and have our competitors go. And Jeremy, since you're ahead, get to go first.
I'll take sci-fi fantasy.
Alrighty. All right, Scully.
I'll take sports.
Put T right there. Okay. Jeremy.
Give me 2000s.
I will take war.
War. Okay. And Jeremy.
Any mystery thriller.
Okay. Mysteries. All right, Scully.
I'll take Oscars.
All right. All right, westerns or romance, Jeremy.
Westerns.
There we go. And Scully will be left with romance. All right. I'm going to go back in, finish this one up. Okay. All right, Scully. You are behind. I guess just before we will go here, we'll go to a round of questions, or to one player's mathematically eliminated. Scully, you're behind. So we will start with you. What category would you like to take, and for what point value?
So I'm sorry, it doesn't go the traditional 1, 2, 3, 4 anymore?
You don't have to. You can go whichever order you want.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and do. Let's go with a 3 in war then.
Okay, 3 in war, and I gave Jeremy's questions in round 2, so I'll give your questions round number 3. This year, 3-pointer in war. What film is about a U.S. Army Ranger who investigates a female chopper commander's worthiness of the Medal of Honor? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your first repeat. Your question again. What film is about a U.S. Army Ranger who investigates a female chopper commander's worthiness for the Medal of Honor?
G.I. Jane.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Courage Under Fire. So we will stick with you. And what's the next category I'd like to take for a point value?
Let's just do sports for 4, I guess.
Ready? Taking 4-pointer in sports. Now we'll say this: you do need this to pass it back over to Jeremy. So if you do miss it, game is over. So your 4-pointer, sports. What is the nickname of Chris Rock's character in 2005's The Longest Yard?
Caretaker.
That is correct for 4 big points. We will tie it up. So then we need to go over to Jeremy for a question. Jeremy, what category would you like to take for what point value?
Give me mystery thrillers for 2 points.
Mystery for 2. All right. Payson.
Yes, Jeremy, your 2-pointer in the category mystery thriller. Who plays Dr. Colley in Shutter Island?
Five.
Ben
4.
Kingsley?
That is correct for 2 points.
Thought I was misremembering something for a second.
Alrighty. With that, take it back over to Scully. You have your 1 and 2 still available to you. So what category would you like to take?
Let's do a 1 in romance. Because why not?
1 in romance. Alrighty. Here's your 1-pointer romance. Name both romance films that feature Jake Gyllenhaal and Anne Hathaway. Five, 4, 3,
Repeat
2.
the question.
All right, that is your second repeat. Your question again. Name both romance films that feature Jake Gyllenhaal and Anne Hathaway.
Oh, Brokeback Mountain and Love and Other Drugs.
That is correct for 1 point.
Remember the name of that second one? Say that later.
Now, Scully, you are still behind, and you only have left is your Oscars for 2 points, which you need to hit to pass it back over to Jeremy. Which again, if you don't, Jeremy will win the match. Here, it's your 2-pointer and Oscars. What is the only 60s film to win Best Picture and Best Original Screenplay?
Okay. Can't believe we're doing this. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a picture of this.
5, 4, 3,
Repeat.
2. All right, that is your final repeat. Your question one last time. What is the only 60s film to win Best Picture and Best Original Screenplay?
All right, I'm gonna go with The Apartment.
That is correct for 2 points.
No, once again, I owe everything I have to picture this.
Something that no person on the face of humanity has ever said.
It's 2 matches in a row.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so Scully takes the
Nice.
1 point lead there. So Jeremy, what category would you like to take for what point value you rated your 1-pointer?
I'll take my 1 in 2000s.
Oh yeah, is it 2? Oh, 1 2000. Okay. Okay.
All right, Jeremy, your 1-pointer in the category of 2000s to tie the game. Who stars as arms dealer Yuri in Lord of War?
Nicolas Cage.
We have a tie game. That is correct.
Alrighty. Now here's the situation we find ourselves in now. Jeremy has his 3 and 4-pointer left. He hits either of them, he wins the match. So with that, which question you like to take for what point value?
Give me Westerns for 3.
Westerns for 3. Alrighty.
All right,
Basic.
Jeremy, your 3-pointer in the category of Westerns. What 50s Western musical is about a woman who attempts to recruit a famous singer for her local saloon, but ends up bringing back the singer's maid instead?
Get a musical question on a Westerns question. Oh, man. I had
5, 4.
Annie, get your gun.
3.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for Calamity Jane.
Okay. The other one.
It's the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. Here it is, guys. We're all tied up, and Jeremy has only his 4-pointer and sci-fi fantasy left. If he hits it, he wins. If not, we're gonna keep going. So, Jeremy, your question.
Mhm.
Pace.
Jeremy, your 4-pointer in the category of sci-fi fantasy. In Time After Time, where does Wells have his first meal in 1979?
At a diner.
We're going sudden death. We were looking for McDonald's.
I almost said McDonald's, man. I was like, it can't be that cheap.
McDonald's is a diner in some parts of the world.
Alrighty.
Are you?
I'm not. Stop.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't not care.
Would you like the challenge to give Jeremy the win? All right, here we are. Sudden death, everybody's favorite thing ever. Well, here's the thing. If you both get it right, we keep going. If you both get it wrong, we keep going. One hits, one misses. We're done. Just to let you know. So guys, first question. Sudden death. Pearl Harbor, Big Night, and Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, all feature characters with what job?
Seeing a lot of these types of bonus questions, and they are very fun, in my opinion.
They have the potential to be.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jeremy.
I said a cook.
Okay, and Scully.
I said a judge.
And your winner, Jeremy Potters.
Really?
The
Wow.
answer was chef/cook. So with that,
How about that?
I was just thinking of Cuba Gooding Jr. I hadn't seen the other two. Thanks.
send back Jeremy. We're just a little bit. Scully, I know you came in here today, wanted to continue your vendetta against the Jeremys and other J names, and came up a little bit short today. You know, pretty solid in round number 1, and worked through your strength, and you're able to get some pulls to bring us here to sudden death. We had to spend extra time here. But how do you feel like you did today, Scully?
This is like probably the worst I think I've ever played in my entire life. This is like me v. Koho all over again, except Koho hit the magical 4-pointer at the end to avoid sudden death. So, but no, I had a good time. You know, like I said, anywhere in that, I've said it before, I feel like I'm the guy in Melee who, if you beat me, congrats, you're a good player. If you lose to me, you better go back to the drawing board because something's wrong. So Jeremy can thankfully not just keep doing what he's doing because he's a great player. He outscored me in round 1. He had bigger pulls than me, I think, throughout the match. And I straight up just didn't prepare as hard for this one as I probably should have. So I'll probably need to find a different strength to go for because I keep getting either spinners or opponent's choice. There's like no other option for me on the wheel except for those two, it seems like. So the wheel has a weird thing with me right now. But overall, I'm not mad. Jeremy's he's improved so much since he started here in both Fandom and in Melee. He is a very, very good two-way player in that regard. So I'm excited to watch him keep going. And for me, I'm just glad I can waste as much of your guys' time as possible.
Oh, alrighty then. I do believe this does end your season, at least in say Melee singles, what have you. Who would you like to face coming back? You want to come back? I don't know. You may not want to come back.
I mean, I do want to come back. I do want to keep playing, but it's like, you know, Melee is fun, but you know, it does make me reminisce about the old days a bit. So maybe you'll see a different me next season. So who knows? But I will be back next season. And anyone who gets thrown up against me, just be prepared for some stupid, outrageous 4-point pull that you're going to have to play defense against. and watch me get my strength again. So you got to mentally prepare for that. So you never know what you get with me on board, whether it be Phantom or Melee. So we'll see.
Alrighty, we will be ready for your different you, multiverse version of you. See you next time. And bring your winner, Jeremy Potters. Jeremy.
Yeah.
Like you said, you outperformed Scully in round number 1, and you were able to get those crucial questions in round number 2 to get the lead. And it was a little shaky there round number 3, but you're able to pull it out in sudden death once again. How do you feel about it?
I feel good. I didn't really prepare that much for this either. That's why I put the vampire movies up, because I've been studying so hard for teams and Fandom and everything else. I wanted to just watch garbage for a week, and that's what I did. If you haven't seen Blood Rain, go check it out. You won't thank me later. Uwe Boll is a mastermind of terrible movies. Go enjoy it. Yeah. But no, that was a great match. Thanks, Scully. That was a lot of fun. It feels good to get another singles win. This is only my second one in Multiplex at all this year, so both were in sudden death. So maybe I should watch more Western musicals. I guess. I don't know, man. It's probably not going to happen.
I mean, it would have helped in this specific case today, but
yeah, apparently.
But you are not done here, Melee singles.
No.
We have another match set for you with funny enough, guy who was not here for you today, Mr. Scott Harvey.
Oh.
So how you feel about that?
I feel okay. I've seen some Greta Gerwig movies. You know, I'm sure by that time maybe I could get to see Barbie. But no, it's going to be fun. We played one time elsewhere, and he crushed me. So I'm not going to let that happen again. But I'll be sure he gives me good tips while I'm playing him. He's a good manager.
All right. I'm sure that's what he'll do for you. Well, see you next time, Jeremy. Thank you for being here today. Payson. This is a wild one.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about this?
Yeah, this is like, from like a hosting perspective, I can say this is one of the more entertaining matches I think I've been a part of. But yeah, I just think this was like a fun match. I think both competitors kept it close the entire game. Scully was able to make that comeback in round 3 to take it to sudden death, but Jeremy was just able to pull it out in sudden death. Jeremy now gets the dream that all of us have always had of what if we could beat up our own boss. So good luck with that, Jeremy.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been fantasizing about that, beating up his boss and or Scarvy Dent. But that'll be all. That'll be all for our episode today here. Thank you everybody for coming, Jeremy and Scully, as well as there are no managers here today. I guess that then is just is me and Payson here, and everybody else here at Multiplex that we're putting this show on, and making sure you guys have entertainment. And I guess until then, or next time, I mean, speak well.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle.
Bye-bye.